parents, families, friends, board members, podium guests, and staff at this special day as we honor the class of 2019. This is the largest graduating class in CHS history, and I also have the honor of being the last graduating class to graduate from the bar. I would like to introduce our school board members and podium guests. Kyle Chambers, School Board President. Art Hill, School Board Vice President. Harry Shibley, School Board Member. Cody Woodruff, School Board Member. And Emily Maroon, our faculty speaker. My special thanks to the parents of the class of 2019 for trusting us with the education of your students. I want to thank Principal Blackmore for his commitment and his leadership. I want to recognize the great Carlisle faculty from elementary through high school for their hard work, mentoring, and support to get these young people to this day. To our graduates, I've had the pleasure of watching you grow from middle school. And there were some stories about you when you were in middle school when I got here. You guys were the class everybody talked about. But I found out that you are a class full of talented and smart leaders ready for a new challenge. I want to challenge our graduates to take everything you've learned from every experience, conversation, practice, rehearsal, competition, concert, performance, and classroom lesson with you into the real world and make the best of it. Whether it's at school, at work, or just becoming a better person in life, always continue to get better and make progress. As you leave Carlisle High School and into the next phase of your journey, I want you to consider the following. Celebrate what you have accomplished, but raise that bar a little higher each time you succeed. In closing, remember you are now a member of a very special group. You are CHS alumni. Congratulations, and go Cats. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Matthew Blackmore. I'm the proud principal of CHS, and at this time I would like to thank our building administrators, Mr. Darren Schreck and Mr. Seth Holberg, for their service and dedication this past school year. Thank you, gentlemen. I'd also like to thank our faculty and our former students that I see out in the audience today, our community members. It's a special day here at CHS. It's the last time in the barn, and we couldn't go out with a better class. So let's start the program. At this time, I'd like to introduce our choir, directed by Mrs. Eileen Miller, singing Child of Tomorrow. Our first speaker this afternoon is Paige Mercer. Paige is the daughter of Arnie and Tracy Mercer. Paige has been a member of Student Council, Principals Council, Student Ambassadors, and National Honor Society. She's represented Carlisle High School as a nominee for the National Council on Youth Leadership and the Hugh Ryan Youth Leadership Program. Paige also participated in track all 4 years and will be attending Kirkwood Community College to study nursing this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Paige Mercer.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, administration, and of course the graduating class of 2019. We have all been working towards this exact moment the past 13 years now. 13 years. Our whole lives we hear about this moment. Our whole lives we talk about graduating, walking across that stage, getting that handshake, and finally becoming alumni. That time has come for us now. These past 13 years we have spent preparing for our next steps, and now we get to take what we have learned and go off into the real world to live our own lives. Everyone is able to take something away from their high school experience, whether that's relationships, championships, or even friendships. We have our own unique memories, and we should cherish each and every one of them. I am proud to say I'm from Carlisle, and I wouldn't trade my experiences and time I've spent here for anything. I remember back in elementary when we were the little ones, who lined the halls and high-fived all the big kids as they walked through in their cap and gowns. And just a few weeks ago, that was us, when we finally got our chance to be the big kids. We got to walk through, see some old faces, reminisce on the good old days. I will say the lunchroom looked a bit bigger when I was in 2nd grade. As I look back, I will always remember those classroom parties we had during the holidays and being so excited for the cupcakes. And how could I forget 5th grade when we went to Y Camp? The teachers were only a little mad when we started tipping each other over in the canoes. Lastly, I would like to bring up those beloved middle school socials where we all thought we were the best dancers. I will forever cherish and treasure these memories. Now I would like to ask all my fellow soon-to-be grads to take a minute and look around. Try to remember this moment. Because once you leave here today, you may choose not to come back, or you may return for every sporting event. I don't know. I do just ask that you take a second and savor being in this moment. We have our whole lives ahead of us now, and this is extremely exciting. Time really does fly by fast. It can be so easy to get caught up in all the hustle and bustle and not focus on the little things, when in reality, it's all about the little things. Keep making memories and living in those small moments, because when you look back, you're going to want those special times. It is so important to direct your attention away from yourself and see all the good that is happening around you. My advice to you, take the time to reminisce and look back at what has happened over the years so far. But then go out and start the next chapter in your life. Go out and meet new people, get that next degree, travel the world, and try new things. Find what encourages you, what motivates you, and what sparks you. With the wise words of Winston Churchill, he said, never give in, never give in, never, never, never. And nothing great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. So, no matter how small your dreams may be, don't let anyone stand in your way of letting them come true. Now, I would like to close out my speech with a phrase that has become very iconic here at Carlisle, and that's, go Cats. Thank you.
Thank you, Paige. Our next speaker this afternoon is Hunter Morgan. Hunter is the son of Matt and Sarah Morgan. Hunter will be attending Grandview University in the fall to major in nursing. Hunter's been involved in Skills USA, serving as the vice president. He's also served as a student ambassador here at CHS and many other volunteer opportunities. Hunter is a strong student who has a balanced school and part-time employment at Hy-Vee as an assistant manager both during his junior and senior years. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Morgan.
Thank you, Mr. Blackmore. Good afternoon. I have attended Carlisle Community School District since the first grade. Before I get started, I would like to take a moment to thank our family, friends, administrators, and teachers for being here on this very special day as the class of 2019 graduates. I also would like to recognize the people that we have lost and can no longer be with us today, but knowing that they are here in spirit. Now a note to us seniors. I might sound just a little hypocritical, but this is what I've had to realize as well. As much as we want to get out and move on into college, think about it. You won't be able to just show up for a test without studying for it. You won't have your parents by your side making you dinner every night, or them reminding you to get your grades up and to get homework finished. You won't be able just to skip school because you can. So let's just take in the times that we did, because we won't be able to do that anymore. We are now responsible for our lives. Let's enjoy being able to drive 10 minutes apart from our friends. Let us live in the moment before it becomes a memory. I don't want to stand here today to tell you about myself or about the long journey we have ahead of us. Instead, I stand here today wanting each and every one of you to feel special about the school you have attended, and to feel special knowing the fellow classmates around you. Look around. Is the person next to you a friend? Are they a stranger? Is it someone you know you won't speak to after today? Well, no matter how different our paths are going to be after today, let us take out the time to reflect. First, let us think about the memories we have created, everything that we have been through for these past 4 years. Second, let us think about all the amazing teachers that we've had the opportunity to learn from. A couple of teachers that come to my mind are Miss Hillebrand, Mrs. Powell, and Mrs. Hoffman. All three of these teachers I've learned a lot from. They have impacted my life in ways I just cannot explain. And I'm sure each and every one of you have had a teacher or teachers that have done the same for them. Now that we've all had that time to think of those memories, I'm sure we're now wondering, where has all that time gone? Why did I let it go by so fast? And wow, every graduate before me was right. My time here at CHS has gone by so fast. I can remember like it was yesterday sitting in this very gym 6 years ago, watching my cousin Austin graduate. He told me high school is going to go by fast. You know right? You know what? He was right. Class, we can't let the fear of high school being over scare us, but rather let's have it excite us. Today will mark many lasts, but will also mark many firsts for most of us. Now is our time to take on the road and to find and pursue our passions and to quote-unquote leave a legacy. The person next to you to be the next world-renowned architect or the brilliant neurosurgeon that has discovered a new cure to get paraplegics to walk again. Although it may not be easy to see, every accomplishment you've achieved is added to the world's accomplishments. Your individual successes benefit society as a whole because when you succeed, you lighten the burden of your fellow man. When you succeed, you are in the position to give rather than to take. Imagine if every individual lived up to his or her own potential. Think about how amazing that would be and how better off the world would be. Now imagine if just half those individuals lived up to their potential, or even just a fourth. Well, we may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but we do have the power to try and achieve it for ourselves. My challenge to each of you and to myself is to do all that you can to reach your full potential. If each of the 168 students in this graduating class is able to do that, just imagine the effect that would have on the world. The future is truly in our hands, so let's make the most of it. This afternoon means many different things to each of us. To some it comes as a welcome relief, to others it is accompanied by a feeling of nostalgia as we look back on good times and the friends that we have made. Most of us are looking into the future with anticipation and perhaps some apprehension. We are concerned about what to do with our lives, but whether we go to college, go into the branch of the armed forces, or begin a career, we should remember that we can do work grudgingly, or we can do it gratefully. The satisfaction we derive from life's work we choose depends on the attitude towards it. The class of 2019, you all hold a really special place in my heart. Carlisle High School, you will all hold a very special place in my heart, as it should for each and every one of you sitting before me. I also want to acknowledge no matter what you are, or who you are, or what so-called group you are in. Today we are all one and together to celebrate a really special day for the nearly 170 students sitting before me. I just want everyone to know that I am one phone call, Snapchat, or Facebook message away if you absolutely ever need anything. To all the faculty members, thank you for putting up with our craziness and providing us with the knowledge we need for the future. And most importantly, thank you to all the parents and guardians in the audience for raising all of us into the young adults we have become today. And I would like to add a special recognition to my family. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for being the biggest inspiration and role models of my life. I am forever grateful for everything that you have provided me with to be successful in life. Congratulations, class of 2019, and good luck on your incredible, thrilling journey that is set ahead of you. As Zac Efron once said, once a wildcat, always a wildcat.
Great job, Hunter. Now, it's hard to believe that we're all packed in here together, but there are about 350 other friends and family members that are watching this live streamed in our auditorium. And much like Kinnick Stadium, can we all give them a quick wave so that they know that we're here? Thanks for being here, everyone. Excellent. At this time, I'd like to bring up our senior singers performing Seasons of Love, our senior singers.